Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm out here with the Bronco, and we're doing a little bit of, I was going to say wrenching, but we're not really wrenching today. We're welding, we're cutting stuff. And what we're working on is the front bumper here. If the front bumper has kind of looked incomplete, it's because it is. It got done just in time for Bronco Roundup, and that's the way it's kind of been sitting since then. So what I want to do is put some finishing touches on it. If you watched the last video, I was talking about the bull bar. That's something I want to get to. But first off, I want to do kind of like a kickback slider. So I have this pile of crap that I'm just stacked up because it's about the right height. And what I want to do is get a piece of rectangular tubing and butt it up to here. So like cut a triangle. And where I want this to live is kind of split this seam right underneath here. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, this is a little high. You can see here there's like a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So it'll be lower, so it should kick right under here. And that's the way I want it to run. A little farther in, of course. And then from the side here, I want it to follow the contour of the wheel well. And I think that'll look kind of sharp. That'll be the first thing. I'll seal off the back. I'll weld this all up. I'm thinking about maybe getting a piece of diamond plate, steel diamond plate to put across here and on the other side. But that's a little bit down the line. First off, I want to make these kicker plates back, so let's see how they go. Alright, so we got the first piece cut here. This is actually thick wall, just like the rest of the bumper. That piece I had earlier was thin wall. It's just nice and easy to move around. So like I was saying, I want that to butt up here, and then I want this to run to the back of this wheel well here. And I'm going to cut the contour in. So I don't need to be super precise with this angle like I'm cutting in here, because I can fill any kind of imperfections with weld. But what I want to do is set this angle here, get this kind of relatively where I want it to live and mark it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can do this all with one hand. So we want it back, kind of in like that. And I want that corner, yeah. Something kind of like that. So that would butt up there. Ooh, maybe I was way off. I don't know if I want this directly cut back like that. Maybe, I'll have to make a cut and see. Let me trim this a little bit and we'll go from there. We'll see what it looks like. So we got the first one cut here. Nothing crazy. And originally I was kind of planning on getting it back here, but I don't really care for that look. I think with the angle that I ended up with, it'd be sweet like that. You get a little bit of width in the truck. But what I want to do is here, cut it straight back. Like that. So we'd have that. And then here, do that pivot. So I think that's what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to cut the other one to match this, and then I'll make the two cut in. And it should look pretty good, I think. All right, guys. We got a little bit more done on the front bumper. It was a little too dark to see. But on the sides, we got these pieces. We changed it up from our original design. Up front, we got a little bit of a push guard. We got some tabs for lights. And the other side's done also. As you can see, we changed up what we were thinking. It hangs out a little bit farther. But I think it's sweet. It actually protects the body there. This is what we'll be doing today, is trimming this up to go and follow the body lines. As you can see, I wish it was a little bit longer so it would follow exactly there. But I'll weld a little bit something on there and we'll be good to go. We got that little bend in there, as you can see. I think that's pretty badass. Our brush guard, little push bar, little tabs on there for the lights. Just tacked on. But yeah, that's that. A little tight in the garage right now. We gotta do some cleaning, but you get an idea what it's gonna start looking like. And I think it looks awesome. So I think first thing we're gonna do is tack this up a little bit tighter, get the saws all out, cut that. Then do the same here on the other side. One cuts down. Got a little piece I just cut. I'm waiting for it to cool off to go on top here. I'm gonna plate that. Then I'll probably do the other side. Come back and start finish welding this thing. All right, what do you think of that? The first side is done, and I really like the way it came out. First, I'll show you over here on the side. Not too bad for matching the angle of that wheel well. I like that. And then I'll show you straight up. Follows that curve pretty nicely, I think. I think it looks pretty sick. So now I'm gonna go do the little bar in the middle here, and I'll do the other side. And once it's all done, I'll give it a little bit of paint. It'll probably need to come off and be like finished and then painted maybe once more, like on a bench. But for now, I'll throw something on there so it doesn't rust sitting on the truck. I'll probably end up doing powder coat on here. Probably the same stuff I have on the outer beads, so yeah, we'll see. But so far, I'm very happy. So it's been 2 productive days here. Yesterday, my dad came out, he gave me a hand doing a little bit more welding up on this side. Tacking whatnot, welding everything up. Then I got that last bend cut here, the last angle. I'd say that matches up pretty dang well. So then I came through today, I did a little bit of grinding, just wiped everything off with some acetone. And now what I'm looking to do is paint it. I'll paint it the same color that that bottom base bumper is painted, and should look pretty sharp. And like I think I mentioned, I'd like to powder coat this at some point, but for the time being, this will do. Okay, it's time. Time for a little rattle bomb. Not going crazy, but I do want the bumper to be all one color, so that's what we're going for. Trying not to get paint on anything else. And again, like I said, we're not really going crazy here. As you guys can see, the bumper got some paint. I think it came out pretty spiffy. So what I'm gonna do is I'll let it dry off for a bit. I'll take a look around it, make sure that I didn't miss any spots. I think at that time I'm gonna go to the gym. And when I get back, I'll hit it with a little bit of clear, take off some of this paper, throw the lights on, and check out the final results. All right, guys, I can't really say I could be any happier with how this thing turned out. I think our angles lined up real nice. We have similar gaps on both sides. The paint came out pretty slick. I like the little brush guard. I'm happy with the angle I put it on here. And yeah, and also with this paint, the reason I got it was to originally kind of match the bead locks here. So it's hard to see right now because it's dark, but I think it does a pretty good job of that as well. That angle's pretty well done. See our winch back there, a little brush guard, our lights. I'm calling this project a success. And really wasn't too much time invested in it. A couple days here and there. The reason it took so long is because I was away. But I'm happy with it. I think this is a great addition. It kind of gives that front a finished look. That's what I've been looking for a long time now. So yeah, now that we got that big project out of the way, time to dive into a bunch of smaller ones. I got for the brakes, I got a proportioning valve I want to put on. I might want to look into playing with the steering in the future a little bit, nothing too crazy yet. I got some body work in the back I want to do. I got some trim for around the edges there. A lot of odds and ends. The speakers need to go up. So stay tuned, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening. I hope you guys enjoyed the actual bumper build. And if you guys have any comments, I'd love to hear them. Have a good day, guys.